Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go, with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A 44-year-old man is dead after a Wednesday morning motorcycle crash near Black Hawk.
The South Dakota Department of Public Safety says the man was riding around 7 a.m. when he laid the motorcycle down after a curve and was thrown from it. He was wearing a helmet.
No other vehicles were involved. The crash remains under investigation.
A Rapid City man is facing a DUI charge after police say his blood alcohol level was more than 5 times the legal limit.
Officers responded to a crash in the eastern part of town around 5 p.m. as a black car had reportedly hit multiple others. Police identified the driver as 40-year-old Tyler Paris.
A breath test showed a blood alcohol level of 0.456%. Paris was arrested on charges of DUI and driving with a revoked driver's license.
A 25-year-old state prison offender has died.
The South Dakota Department of Corrections says Chico Baker died Tuesday. Baker was serving a sentence from Lincoln County for reckless burning, aiding, and abetting.
The Department of Corrections has not released a cause of death.
Well, now let's get a check on our weather with meteorologist Scott Bunt. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Summer. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at a warm to downright hot day today with temperatures in the 90s across western South Dakota. A slight chance for an isolated thunderstorm later this afternoon and evening, western and southwestern South Dakota. Otherwise, dry conditions for everybody else. As you see, numbers in the low to middle 80s. That will cover central and eastern KELOLAND. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Augustana University celebrated a new addition to campus Wednesday.
A ribbon cutting and dedication ceremony marked the opening of Foundation Heights, which will serve as student housing. The $12 million apartment complex is located on the northwest end of campus.
President Stephanie Hurd-Seth Sandlin is excited to start off the academic year with what she calls a monumentous occasion.
Foundation Heights represents another significant investment in campus life, an important priority for our Viking Bowl Journey to 2030 strategic plan. This new apartment building expands and enhances on-campus housing and learning environments while creating another place where students experience one of Augustana's enduring core values, community.
The building is named in honor of the late Craig Lloyd, a member of the Augustana Board of Trustees and an honorary Augustana alumnus.
Part of Dolly Parton's legacy is the millions of kids who learn to read with the help of the Imagination Library.
She helped create the program because many of the people she knew growing up, including her father, never learned to read. Parents can sign up for the book when their kids are born.
The kids receive 1 book a month until age 5. In South Dakota, the program is funded by the United Way.
It costs us $29 a year to do that, and that's because Imagination Library makes the cost so low for these books. The Imagination Library does all of the operational back-end stuff. They track the names, they send out the books, so everything is included in that. Postage, book, all is included in that $29 a year per kid, and then we locally fund that cost.
The organization mails out just under 10,000 books a month to families. In South Dakota, if you'd like to help Dolly Parton's Imagination Library or register a child, we've set up a link with this story on KELOLAND.com.
Banana Ball comes to Sioux Falls for the very first time tonight. The firefighters will take on the Indianapolis Clowns in a 3-game series at the Birdcage.
Bringing Banana Ball here is part of the ongoing effort to expand usage of Sioux Falls Stadium.
You know, we want to do more than just Canaries baseball, you know, from concerts and events to being fortunate enough to host 3 games of Banana Ball. It's just an incredible opportunity.
The stadium seats 5,000 people. It's the second smallest venue that the Banana Ball League will have played in.
Let's look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another Check Your Weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather forecast for today. Pretty quiet for most of us, but there will be a couple of exceptions with southwest South Dakota. A possible thunderstorm later today. We'll keep an eye on the Rapid City and down into the Pine Ridge vicinity. It looks like that's probably the focal point for 1 or 2 storms, with it being 90 degrees later today. Easily could see a little severe weather too with that. Otherwise, Sioux Falls, you can see behind me there in the low 80s by 5 p.m. And I do expect dry skies this evening. Now, tomorrow morning, a few isolated showers or a local thunderstorm is possible in the south central and the southeast. This is just the start of this warm front, which is beginning to activate. We are going to pick up a southerly breeze. You'll notice that trend tomorrow. And then Friday night, early Saturday morning, a couple of thunderstorm areas could develop in our region. Here's another look at it on Futurecast, and there's our warm front as that pushes through. That's the gateway toward that increasing humidity. And overall, just generally speaking, a pretty warm weekend. Hot weather in the afternoon. We're going a high near 90 on Saturday in Sioux Falls. Could even be hotter in the far south on Sunday afternoon. A lot of that will depend on the position of that frontal system right there that you see on your map. We're not convinced that that's going to sink all the way south, so just keep that in mind that even in the next week, we're going to watch that floating boundary and probably several days of above normal temperatures. 85 today, Sioux Falls. That's warm. Our normal high temperature is 81. We're near 90 on Saturday, 94 Sunday. Could there be a little more rain next week? Yeah, the Ridge Rider pattern is kind of back at us here, but it's a timing issue, so either Tuesday or Wednesday could be another possible rain chance. Aberdeen, we've hit that rain chance again going into Friday night, early Saturday. That looks like probably the most active period of weather. And daytime highs, they're not going to cool off a bunch here, are they? And Pierre, a lot of 90-degree weather going into the weekend. The worst of the heat wave is going to go south of us, but we got to be careful along the Nebraska border where temperatures will be plenty hot around Valentine, Nebraska. Even Rapid City, a high tomorrow, 96. So keeping a close eye on those numbers into the weekend. That's a check of weather, and we've got you covered with more details online at KELOLAND.com.